Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of jading. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my crazy feelings. For 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm tripping. No, there's somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind. Rolling the way down, not breathe your head. You only can rescue me. This is my breath. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Come on, guys. Follow information. Let's go. Hey, Mish Mob, and welcome to the Situation Room. Be sure to hit the like button as you come in. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Today is going to be a short little video looking at a couple of shorts from my Jazzy life. There's a lot going on with her. There's controversy in the streets about her doing DoorDash. Also, there's controversy with this case. What's going to happen? Why is it still open? People think it should be dismissed. She thinks it should be dismissed. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and honor our Mishma member for this episode. And that is Lady Michi. Thank you so very much for being a subscriber. And thank you so much for being a great supporter of the channel. Not only do I appreciate you, Miss Michi, I appreciate every last one of you who make this channel what it is. As you come in, if you will, please hit that like button. And guys, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. And again, everybody, please take a moment and hit the like. Let me go ahead and play our station break and give you time to do so. So, as I said, we will be getting into Miss Peach McIntyre. I'm sorry, not Peach McIntyre, but my Jazzy life. I see her face and everything and still said Peach. Peach must be starting some shit that I'm going to need to talk about. Anyway, let's jump on into this first short from my Jazzy life, and then we will be back with the second one. Let me get her up on the screen. Do all the things. Now, this first short is her talking about her favorite. As you know, Mrs. Amayah is the child that she seems to mesh with more. She, tries to make her mom happy by doing all these things with sports. But apparently there's trouble in the situation, let's just say.
Chased her up the bunk beds, and I don't spank, y'all. It take a lot for me to get to that point. And that's always been my problem. It takes a lot for me to get to a point to where I'm gonna whoop your ass. You gotta really piss me off. And that day, the last live that I did, I think it was Amayah. I see my whole demeanor, everything changed. She got into Clay again. Shit was everywhere. I chased her ass. It take a lot. Or when she told me she fucking hate me, I chased her ass because she wanted something to go.
Now, y'all, there's a lot going on. For a child to get to the point that she says that to her mom, whether she means it or not is just, another story. But the fact that she feels compelled to say that, like, how do you get there with your parent? Someone who not only loves you but disciplines you, like, you should be scared to come at her like that.
Her way. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Amaya, you look. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and be like, "Nigga, I'm the motherfucking parent. I don't know who the fuck." Look, I'm playful. I'll joke around with y'all. We can watch movies, kiki, but you ain't finna test me because you're not gonna step. Kaylin stepped one time, and it's crazy because as a parent, I see why it only takes that one time to step. Chased her up the bunk beds, and I don't spank, y'all. It take a lot for me to get to that point.
I think that's crazy that Amaya came at her like that. I don't know. She does seem like a strong willed child, but all I can say is child boo. I would never come at my mama like that. So the fact that she did, that's crazy.
Chased her up the
Well,
bunk beds, and I don't spank.
so let's go over to this next one.
I fucked myself up and fumbled a bag. I fumbled my money last month. And I'm trying to get back on top of it and post content. And I told myself, I said, fuck, like I fumbled it big. Bitch fumbled it real big to where that I'm like, God.
So that's why she's out doing DoorDash, because even uh, with her trying to bust her behind and post more and create the type of content that will help her. Clearly, she understands that, baby, once that month is over, it's over. That check is set in stone. So she's out here trying to get it out the mud. And, they say she been begging anyway, but I don't know, child.
Then I gotta pull up, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay for my fucking bills and I'm gonna pay for my rent. Like I fumbled it big to where I wasn't that's not me. I always make sure I got my rent money, motherfucker. That's one thing I always do. But I fumbled it. Not posting, and now I'm trying to come up out of this slump. And I'm like, okay, only I can do it. Then I said, fuck it. I got a proof of the DoorDash stuff. So I was like, I'm about to be on it. I don't give a fuck how tired I am, but I'm gonna also post content too, which is what I've been doing. Is I've been vlogging myself doing shit. There's still some.
Now, let's talk about this DoorDash situation. A lot of people feel that Jasmine shouldn't be able to DoorDash because, number one, she's not supposed to have a license. Number two, she's got an open case and she's out on freaking bail. So, how is she able to DoorDash? Now, usually when it comes to background checks, they check for felonies. But it is said that DoorDash also checks misdemeanors. There's actually been proof thrown out there that they will check for misdemeanors. Now, my experience with them is that, they do the background check and that they check only for felonies. So that's the information that I've traditionally talked about when it came to this. But um, no matter what it is, they say that Jasmine does not have a license. But this is my thing. Remember when she did get arrested, she said the only thing she got arrested for was the harassment charge. If Jasmine didn't have a license, they would have had to give her a citation for driving without a license, and they would have had to give her a citation um, not only for just driving without a license, but having a license that was suspended. Like there would have been a whole other set of issues there. So I'm gonna guess that either she lied about not having a license or she lied about something else. Now let me tell you this also about DoorDash. DoorDash is supposed to have um, it where they will check periodically when you are driving your name. They will check your name. They will check to make sure you're the actual person driving and that your license is still good. Also, they do periodic rechecks of the background just to make sure everything is Gucci because they are actually sending people to other people's homes. So I'm quite sure LSA or somebody's going to bust this out for uh, those who care to know. And when it does, we damn sure gonna talk about it. But as of now, uh, somebody lied.
Hating ass bitches out here that don't want to see a bitch try to do some shit, and they want to do dumb shit. But it is what it is. But I've been trying. I ain't asking for no fucking handout. Or asking for nothing. I just been like, all right, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I don't give a fuck if I'm coming home and going to bed. I fucked.
Now, I'm gonna figure this shit out. That's exactly what she's supposed to do. The fact that a lot of these people who do social media, as far as vlogging and stuff, feel like they can ask other people to pay their bills is crazy to me. Now, if the subs offer, it is what it is. But when it comes to these girls just consistently begging, for me, I think it's just really too much going on. And Jasmine is the queen of it. So I'm glad she got off of her behind and went and did what she had to do. But let me know what you guys think. Have you heard anything about the fact of this not being a real situation, that uh, she's lying about having DoorDash in her name? Or have you heard anything about it being some other scenario? One thing is for certain. All the dirt that these girls seem to spew out here, all the lies, all of that always come out eventually. And I don't think this situation will be any different. But let's continue the conversation in the comments. Tell me if you guys think that is good that she actually got up off her butt and did what she had to do, or you think that she should have tried to get a better job. Which, when you think about it, if she's out on bail, I don't think she can get a job anywhere that requires, even a marginal background check. If they actually do check for misdemeanors, she would have to wait. But y'all, let me know what you think. We will continue the conversation in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of jading. This day's on my mind, this day's on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my crazy feelings. One minute I'm cold and then the next I'm stripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. Yeah, we build it up, just to let it wash away. Tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run away? Please tell me who's getting on my love, who's getting on my love? Tell me who's getting on my time, all of that used to be mine. Oh, who did you teach what I taught you? Better not give her my nickname. I don't like thinking about it, I swear that it's sweating me down.